Well, let's get back to Star Jones. So, The View, they were talking about the Osama Bin Laden tapes that were released yesterday.
New tapes yesterday. Some of them making some... it was a smorgasbord of ideas. It seems like he'd been away for so long that he hadn't been in touch with us in a while, and he kind of threw a bunch of stuff into this tape. I like when it's just Osama going, I hate you, Allah hates you, we will continue trying to kill you whenever we get the opportunity.
But in these tapes, he's hinting that he might want a truce with Uncle Sam.
Now it's all about, like, pulling out. Now he's got, like, exit strategies for us, and he wants to maybe negotiate on some kind of peace scenario in at least Afghanistan.
I think he's sick of getting bit by spiders.
Running.
He wants out of the goddamn cave.
All that money he's got, and he lives in fucking bugs are crawling up his ass every night.
He's getting bit by spiders every night in a cave going, man, I have $1 billion fucking dollars I can get my hands on right now.
He's got 3 ragheads whose job it is just to pick the bugs out of his beard every day when he wakes up.
Right.
Pick the bugs out of my beard, you.
And he's 8 feet tall, so you know he can't even get up in the cave and stretch. And
how hard?
I was telling Anthony.
The second he comes out of the cave, they just have like Predator drone things set for 8-foot guy.
Yeah.
Like any 8-foot guy it sees, it just blows up. So he can't even leave the fucking cave.
And he's a man, he's a guy, he's a person, you know what I mean? So it's like, these motherfuckers, these anxious motherfuckers are like, you know, okay, what today, Osama? And he's just like, I got to... Can I not hate America? What? It's fucking Monday, my friend.
Looks like someone has a case of the Mondays.
It's fucking Monday, my friend. Martin Luther King birthday, my friend.
Osama, I am here as your soldier to do as you command, to kill the infidels. I've not even had my coffee. I have not even had my coffee this morning, and already, you are here to bother me.
Doing the thumb and index finger over his eyes. What? What?
Yes, we still hate America. No, I am not losing my passion for Islam. But one day.
I think old dog's getting weak, my friend. No, don't you ever say that. Don't. Look at him. He's picking stones.
He tells his boys that he's going to take a 3-day weekend.
Allah, hear you. You will surely be turned into a pillar of salt. Do not speak of him in this way.
He's probably trying to grow shit up in the fucking mountains in Afghanistan. It's like, I'm trying to grow a tomato. It's just like a tomato garden.
You think at this point he's thinking, it seemed like a good idea at the time. But fuck, man.
You know why?
Shit sucks.
And this is in terms we can understand and what we've been talking about. In terms of celebrity, he's not quite as big as he was right after the bombing. That was like his big... Oh, he's wanted, but he's not as big as he was right after his biggest performance.
Yeah, that was the Zeppelin 4,
yeah,
man.
that was huge. That was the Black Album.
Now he's like fucking the band Boston.
All right, well,
we're just sitting here waiting for his next album to come out.
And he gave us Cool the Engines. Thanks, Boston. Jeez. Maybe you guys could have, got together a little bit more than an hour before you made that third fucking album.
Do you
Holy crap.
On the list of horrible motherfuckers, is he in the top 5 maybe? Is he going to go down in the top 5?
This guy is definitely... I put him at number 2.
Well, you can't put him at number 2.
You got him.
Well, Hitler's
number 1. He'll always be number 1.
Mussolini's number 2.
No one cares about Mussolini. He made the trains run on time.
I put Slobodan Milosevic above
We
Osama.
don't care, though.
I go with Idi Amin.
You're talking world. You're talking world, then. You're not talking about how Americans feel about these people. I'm talking about how we feel.
Fair enough. Hitler's number 1.
Number 1
on the planet. That motherfucker's the Elvis of fucked up motherfuckers. I guess Osama.
He's the king of terrorism.
Oh, well, I'm killing all the Jews. We're gonna gas them Jews. We're gonna gas them.
Oh my God.
Well, so just let me kill some Jews. You can do what you want, but I just want to kill some Jews.
The king of evil.
Oh!
Yes. The Elvis.
You can do what you want. Oh shit!
Too good.
Yeah, he's the Elvis of
Blue
of
suede
evil.
Jews.
Blue suede Jews.
So Bin Laden did this latest tape.
Oh, Viva Auschwitz! Viva Auschwitz!
He's just Elvis of evil. Oh, but yeah, Osama's just number 2.
With his audio
Okay,
tapes.
fair enough.
I don't know how history might put him. You know, later in the years that go by, perhaps he'll drop in the ratings. But
He's up there for now.
he's up there. That you know who's trying to really grab on is that Al-Zarqawi guy. He's trying to really Mr. Head Muckety Muck chopping off heads over there in Iraq. He's trying. He's vying for position.
I think he's always going to, as long as Osama's around, unless he does something to Osama, he's always going to be
Second fiddle.
Yeah, he's always.
Yeah, but it's like the mafia.
The basis,
I
he's the
bet
capo.
you he wouldn't mind, taking him out.
Yeah, Osama's
Because he probably
got
thinks
it.
he's in the front line, he's in the trenches, and Osama's just
Unless he's
making
like
tapes.
Big Paulie Castellano,
Thanks, sir.
Osama.
Osama's probably
And
like
then-
Big Paulie, yep.
And then Al-Zarqawi's like Gotti.
Like Gotti, yep.
Yeah.
Just waiting.
Yep.
In the
Yeah, he
wings.
might. Yeah, I think you're right too, man.
Can you imagine Osama living his life, though, wondering if this is the day that one of his guys close to him is going to rat him out?
Every day, the
Because,
tension
like you
and
said,
pressure
no
this
matter
guy's
what
under.
you think, this guy is a human being, and what's going through his head on a regular basis.
And with the rewards that are out there, like they're all living in shit to protect this guy, and they know if they turn him in, it's a palace. It's,
Wondering if today's the day they find the cave, or
Yeah.
I think they would have did it by. I mean, it's what is it up to 50 mil or some crap like that.
it's-
But you got to
ridiculous.
think that they have to know where he is.
But anybody that knows
With all
where
the
he
people
is
around-
on the list.
Yeah.
Anybody
Yeah,
who
but then
knows
those
who's
people
going-
have people like they communicate with.
But
Not
they're-
one person slip it up and go, and guess what?
But they're all
He's up in this
terrorists.
hill right behind me here. Yeah, but it waters down eventually. Terrorists have friends that aren't as much terrorists, and they have families, and that guy's.
There's a
I'm just saying, there's got to be.
Here's a chain right here. Here's a chain of linking Osama bin Laden to us.
6 degrees of Bin Laden.
It's 6 degrees of bin Laden. He was in front of a camera or in front of a tape recorder taping his latest statement. That had to get to Al Jazeera.
right.
Somebody that was with Osama bin Laden had to physically take the tape and go somewhere.
Right.
No,
Why can't we get the
You think they're emailing?
You can easily do this. This is. I mean, I think a little paranoid ways of just doing things, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that you can kidnap somebody,
Uh-huh.
blindfold them, drive them the 17 hours up to the Afghan hills, give you a tape,
Yeah.
drive you back, give you that, say you give it to and those people are sympathizers, and they'll just give it to Al
They'll just
Jazeera
throw
and
it
not
in.
even know.
I do not know, my friend. They
I
took
don't know.
me blindfold.
Yeah.
But that's the story the news should be doing is, how they got that tape.
Yeah.
Well, we got it from this guy. Well, yeah, do the drug
Find
thing.
that guy.
Do
and
the
then,
drug thing.
And then find out where he got it.
That's
and
right.
find out where he was.
Wait a minute. Can you think, motherfucker? They can't even trace who bootleg Transporter 2 in Chinatown. You think they can fucking find? They cannot find that person.
This is a little more important, Patrice.
I'm just
that
saying.
Transporter 2.
They want it's big. They want it just as it's costing money in this country. Things that cost money, is just as important.
Two
as Osama bin
guys.
Laden.
Take 2 guys, put them on each side of the door at the Al Jazeera building, and look for some suspicious-looking guy with a fucking videotape in
Yeah,
his
then you
hand.
grab him and go, where'd you get that from? And
Where'd that come from?
And then
He
he'll
has
tell you, and then you go to
no
that guy.
Who you don't think they thought of that already? Not saying that you're not a genius, Anthony or Opie.
But
why
you don't think they thought of that shit?
But the news should do the story on this, like, you know, why they can't trace this tape to anything.
He comes down, he's the tape, my friend, and then he just walks away, and they go, okay, follow him. He just walks. They follow him for 6 months. Nothing.
Some tea joint.
Right.
Nothing, because they're busy kidnapping another person.